A plan to put a high-voltage transmission line above ground through a northeast neighborhood is meeting resistance. Residents of Mountain View Winston Park say gigantic towers that Enmax hopes to erect in their neighborhood will ruin their community. Enmax says the work has to be done, and putting the lines underground will just cost too much. Here's Kevin Green.
Enmax wants to replace a 138 kilovolt underground transmission line carrying power from this substation in northwest Calgary through several neighborhoods, veering north just before Deerfoot Trail. Enmax says it will keep the line underground here through Tuxedo Park along 17th Avenue Northeast, but once it crosses Edmonton Trail behind me, the company wants to bring it above ground. Way above ground. The company wants to put the line on steel monopoles some 28 meters high throughout the community of Winston Heights Mountain View. Here's the view from 28 meters up. It's 3 times the height of a light standard, way higher than any tree in the neighborhood, even higher than the crane that's working on the 6-story apartment block going up nearby. Area residents are upset the idea is even on the table.
It would be, first of all, really ugly, and because they're so massive, they're not your regular power poles.
We're all against it. We don't understand why in one area it can go underground, and as soon as it gets to our area, it comes above ground, and we've got 100-foot power poles.
Enmax has a plan B that would take the line underground all the way through Winston Heights Mountain View, but in a written statement to CTV said that would cost about $10 million more.
Frankly, the cost difference that they're talking about is basically a rounding error to a company the size of Enmax.
DJ Kelly is on the community's development committee, which says the $10 million would be money well spent.
If they go forward with the above ground route, that's something that we're going to need to live with in our neighborhood for the next 50, 60, 70, the lifetime of people who are currently living here.
The decision on which route to take ultimately will be decided by the Alberta Utilities Commission. Fearing devaluation, residents hired a lawyer to plead their case.
Typically, it is the sort of visual impact of looking at a new industrial facility which causes an impact on property value.
The AUC has issued a notice of hearing for the application but hasn't yet set a date. Kevin Green, CTV News, Calgary.
Enmax says regardless of which route is approved, construction on the new transmission line is anticipated to start early next year.